welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. So last time we beat the real Ninja Koga, and because we beat him, not only did we get Team 6 Toxic, but we can now use Surf outside of battle. And I showed off 3 random encounters that can be going thanks to Surf. There's a few more, which we'll go with this episode, but yeah, that's gonna be like our main topic basically. And I'm going to be going over some of the activities you can do with Surf, not all of them though. There are 2 main ones I'm not going to be doing today, and that is the route south of Pallet and Fuchsia, because yeah, that leads to our next city basically, so I want to say that for later. But anyway, I'm in here again because you know why. It's time for Starmie to get a nickname, and yeah. A really good one was pulled up, and that was Estelle. Because of course, Estelle was in my... Oh, that's the right spelling by the way. Estelle was in the thumbnail of the fishing episode that I uploaded like yesterday at the time of recording this. And yeah, her name means star in French, and also Estelle's really cool. I don't mind my favorite Pokemon being named after, probably a lot of people's favorite protagonist. I think that's kind of fitting. But anyway, our first stop is Vermillion, because I don't think there's anything in Vermillion, but I'm gonna double check. And while I'm here, I guess I could talk about, you know, the thing, if it's not here. So let's go south and see what happens if we try to go here. Ships at sail. Yeah, you can't go through here. So basically, if you decide to skip Cut by like training a Pokemon with Cut to your game, then you can actually go to the SSM with Surf. And then that means you can find the infamous truck that people thought was connected to Mew. But yeah. Not doing that, it looks like. So anyway, Cerulean now. I know there's a hidden lava cookie there too, and that's basically a full heal. So yeah, just a fun little Easter egg. Cerulean. So there's 2 things that we should talk about here. First off, if we use Surf here, we can now talk to this guy. Hello there. I've seen you about, but I never had a chance to chat. It must be good luck that brought us together finally. I'd like to start by teaching you the move Soft Boiled. And yeah, another Pokémon. I'll always be keeping an eye out for you. I hope we can track it. So, Soft Boiled, it's a healing move, but it has pretty good PP, I believe. And one of the main things it's used for is Clefable, because Clefable basically gets a healing move that has more PP. And that's why it's kind of a coveted move in competitive. Because yeah, Moonlight has less PP, and Wish is a 2-turn move, so yeah, it's actually really good for Clefable. And that's mainly who the Smoothie is probably going to be used on. I don't know that many Pokemon that can learn Softball. It's a very elusive move. When it's basically just a recover, but with an egg, so yeah. Actually, there is another Pokemon. I was just talking about Mew, and Mew can make good use of it. Because Mew can learn everything, which I'll talk about later, but anyway. I want to run into one random encounter and then tell you about something else too. So, something interesting about this water is that, I have a repel up or something? Not really good at anything. You can also fish too. You can even fish while you're surfing, so maybe I'll show that. But yeah, you can actually encounter Pokemon on there. Maybe I do have a repel up. But anyway, let's do the fishing route then. You want the super rod if you're going to use the fishing rod though. I'm 100% sure. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, in this water, you can find Coughing if you surf, and Grimer if you use the super rod. But the problem is that they're 1% encounter, so that's why I haven't talked about them yet. I'm waiting for when they become more common, which will be Pokemon Mansion. Which won't be for a little while. If you do want them though, Pokemon Mansion's in Cinnabar, so all you need to do is go to Route 21 and you can get them. They're good Pokemon, so... But yeah, if you do somehow catch them here, they're actually pretty good. They're very high leveled, so... Yeah, and like I said, I think they're both really decent Pokemon. But anyway, our next stop is Cerulean. So we're actually going we're going through this quite fast actually. Alright, so we want to go up to Route 24 and we want to go surfing here on Estelle. Alright, so did I have a repel up or is it just because that place is very small? Yeah, it was because that place is very small apparently, so yeah, we find Tentacle. I'm just gonna run away from it. Alright, so now over here we have this dude. This is Cerulean Cave. Horribly strong Pokemon live inside there. It takes a very special trainer to be allowed inside there. You have to be strong enough to become the Pokemon League champion for stars. And you would have to have made a great achievement. So yeah, no going there just yet. But there's this random trainer here. I came to Mount Plume with such a mushroom Pokemon. And yeah, this isn't as you would expect as Paris. Which is kind of annoying for us because yeah, Bruce doesn't want to make contact, but that means we have to use Aerials if you want to take them out, so yeah. This is the first train that actually uses a Paris, which is kind of interesting. Man, level 38. Yeah, I always keep forgetting about Paris when I talk about grass types in this game. It's not a very good grass type, so that's probably why. Anyway. So yeah, we're using Estelle for the first time with their new nickname. It's a little strange that, yeah, giving a nickname to a genderless Pokemon's kind of strange, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, we take out Paris, and then she should have Parasect. Yeah, I didn't really talk about it too much, but basically, when it evolves into Parasect, the mushroom completely takes over the bug, so then the bug's basically just a zombie husk. That's what the mushroom wants. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, level 39. And there we go. After all I did to catch them. There might not be any more mushrooms here. I think I got them all. Alright then, so... Put Estelle in the back now, and we'll see who wants to be used next. So 3986 and Charizard was 3962, so yeah, just barely Charizard, okay. So yeah, that means we're using Narukami next, and yeah, all my Pokemon nicknames, so they're all really cool nicknames. Kind of relating to what I've been doing, well, I guess also the things I like, because yeah, we got Persona, we got Trails, and we got Fireman basically. Yeah, so yeah, being represented. Yeah, that's all for Route 4. There was like nothing there, but you know. Let's do something potentially more interesting, Route 12. But yeah, there isn't much other than Palette and Fuchsia. But yeah, I'm saving those for later. I want to get badge number 6 before we do that. So let's go south. And now let's go on to Route 12, because yeah, Route 12 you can do some surfing. Now you see there's some items that you can get because of it. DM48 skill slot, that's a very strange move. Basically, most psychic types learn it, and it allows them to swap the ability with the target that they choose. Potentially very good in double battles, because in double battles you'll be able to you can swap your opponent's ability, and that potentially can lead to some interesting things. It's a very cool move, but yeah, it's gonna take a lot of work to figure out how to use. But yeah, that's it for this route. Onwards to kind of the main event. The thing is though, we can't do everything here yet, and I'll explain why in a little bit. This is Route 10. So, we're gonna go surf down here. And yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon. Kinda cool. So this is the sea apparently. So we're gonna go find Tentacle. Alright, so yeah, there we go. So over here is a random trainer gun. Wow, you came all the way here. Maybe you're a Pokemon too. Wanna see my collection? This guy uses a Pokemon we haven't seen yet, which will be interesting. Not that one, the right one. But this will show off how nice having Bite is. As you see that. And I'll just go double click. And there we go. Here's the Pokemon, Lucky Tongue. And yeah, as you saw there, a couple of episodes ago, we can get Lickitung in a trade, but yeah. I want to wait till we can actually catch Slowbro for the trade, which is in Silph Islands. That won't be for a little bit, so yeah. But hopefully I won't forget about Lickitung and I'll actually be able to talk about it, because it is kind of an interesting Pokemon. Anyway, that's it. I'm not angry. I have more rare Pokemon at home. This is the power plant. This is a dungeon with very creepy music. And it's home to a lot of electric type Pokemon. In fact, we have 2 new encounters to talk about. Let's see what we find. We find a Magnemite, and that's the first new encounter. So, Magnemite is actually my favorite electric type. There's Thunder Wave. And yeah, as you saw there, that's actually interesting. I have Volt Absorb, but the Thunder Wave still went through, so that's interesting. That's actually really good to know. But anyway, let's go into Vermillion Pursuit. So anyway, Magnemite is my favorite electric type. The main reason is its evolutions. We only have access to one of them, and that is Magneton. Magneton actually has a really decent stats. It has 120 special attack and 70 speed, as well as a good 95 defense, but its other stats aren't very good. It only has 50 HP, only 60 attack, and only 70 special defense. So it hits really hard with electric type moves. It also has a steel type. What's interesting about this is, in Gen 1, Magnemite was only a pure electric type, and its evolution. Then when Gen 2 came on, they decided to add steel type on it. And it uses anti-gravity to stay suspended. Appears without warning and uses Thunder Wave and similar moves. And yeah, Thunder Wave is definitely a move I recommend on it. The fact that it learns to feel level up is actually really neat, but anyway, I'm gonna get rid of the paralysis. Just in case. But yeah, also, because this is not a Gen 6 game, electric types are not immune to paralysis. But anyway, Pikachu's here. And yeah, before I go on to talk more about Magnemite, Pikachu, if you can catch it here, catching it here is cool because it has a higher encounter rate than Virgin Forest. And that means that you might encounter one with a light pool much easier, so there's that. So anyway, back to Magnemite. But here's the thing about Magnemite, I don't really like it in this game, and that's why I didn't use it. Magnemite Magneton, because yeah, the moveset is only electric type moves basically. They're not good with physical attacks, so yeah, that's kind of out of the question too. So that's why, yeah, I didn't use it. Because yeah, Jolteon, even though Jolteon also lacks type coverage, at least it has a move and bite. Unfortunately, Magneton just doesn't. Try attack, maybe, but that's not special in this game. and only has 60 attacks, so yeah, it would have been very hard to make use of in my opinion. Not impossible, because yeah, all I need to do is not fight a ground type, but yeah. I want something a bit more, you know, less linear, I guess. I mean, yeah, Jolteon was, you know, linear, but, you know. And it's TM25 fun. I'm actually teaching this to Jolteon, and the main reason is there isn't much else for me to use. Because, yeah, that was kind of bad mistake. But yeah, Rain Dance Thunder is definitely considered for Magneton because it only really gets electric type moves. So yeah, but also it has access to Lock On and Zap Cannon, that could also be an option. Zap Cannon always paralyzes but only has 50% accuracy. And technically you can always use Lock On with Thunder because Thunder is actually stronger than Zap Cannon. So that's also an option. Is a Magneton. Now, something else interesting about Magneton, in this game it has a 5% chance to hold a magnet. So yeah, if we bring Butterfree to this place, we might be able to get a nice item to boost our Jolteon's special attack. So yeah, I really love Magneton. It's mainly because of its evolution in the next game, in Gen 4. I really love that Pokemon, and yeah, this Pokemon served me so well in so many playthroughs, so that's why it became my pure electric type. One of those games is definitely Black and White 2, but anyway. So yeah, that's me gushing about Magneton. Also, let's talk about its abilities too. Sturdy doesn't do anything that good in this game, it only protects against one-hit KO moves. But Magnapole, even though that move is also extremely niche in a playthrough, it's extremely good and competitive because trapping annoying Steel-type Pokemon and then killing them is extremely good. That's what I got. I don't have a full heal. So yeah, this is where a full heal would be nice. Let's see if I can actually put it to sleep. Fortunately not there. So yeah, I also like Magneton's design, but mainly I like Magna's Zone. Magneton is kind of lazy though, it is just 3 Magnemites put together because of magnets and stuff. There's the sleep. So that's good. Yeah, like I said, this is a Pokemon I'm very fond of, and yeah, I like the fact that in Gen 4 it gained access to actually some interesting moves, like Flash Cannon. You even got Signal Beam too for some coverage too. And also like the buff it got to Sturdy. That's a lot more consistent ability in normal battles, but anyway. Formed by several Magnemite linked together, they frequently appear when sunspots flare up. Alright, that's cool. So yeah, we don't need to heal Bernie because yeah, I'm gonna be running away from the other encounters. That also includes the electrodes. So yeah, as you saw there, one of the items was not an item but an electrode. Basically a landmine. So, and they like to explode, so yeah, that's why I didn't even bother trying to catch it. So yeah, now I can put on repels, actually, because in LeafGreen, that's it for new Pokemon. But if you're playing Fire Red, there's a 5% encounter for a Pokemon that's a version exclusive. Let's use a regular repel. Need to buy more super repels, I think. Here's Electric. And yeah, with Jolteon, we should be able to run away from them easily. But yeah, they're level 54, so if you really want to, you could try catching them, but be careful of Explosion. If you have Psyduck, that might be good because that is damp, but it's weak to electric type moves, so yeah, you need to be careful. Here's a Thunderstone, which is nice because the Pikachu's in this place. But anyway, so that 5% encounter is Electabuzz, which is a very interesting electric type. Let me get its information up. First off, we'll go over its stats. I guess ability too. It has static like a lot of it has static like a lot of the other electric types. Actually, before we do, we're almost at the end of this place, so I need to talk about one more little thing. Because we are, I'm probably not gonna put on more pearls. There we go. So remember that one dude who was talking about the wind mirages? Well, here's one of them. Here's the thing though, I'm not prepared to catch it. I'm missing a very key move that's gonna help making catching it a lot easier. So I'm gonna save it for later, but yeah. And also, I don't want to catch them out of order basically, because this is technically the second one. The first one is in Silph, so I'm gonna do them in order, if that's okay. But anyway, as I get out of here, now that I've done with this place, let's talk about Electabuzz. So, Electabuzz has some interesting stats. 65 HP, 83 attack, 57 defense, 95 special attack, 85 special defense, and 105 speed. So yeah, pretty good stats. It can mix attack. What makes Electabuzz really notable is that it has access via other methods to get the elemental punches, as well as some other interesting moves like cross chop. But yeah, unfortunately we don't really have access to the elemental punches, but its coverage is still good. It gets Psychic and Brick Break, which could be a lot of fun. Yeah, level up, you can get Thunderbolt if you really want. It's not nothing special via level up, just Thunderbolt Thunder really, so you don't need to use the TM. But yeah, like I said, that's mainly what Electabuzz is cool for. It has cool coverage and it's a mix attacker, so kind of like Raichu, except it has access to a good special move and Psychic. Although yeah, only one Psychic TM, so it might be a little bit difficult to, you know, give it Psychic, because you probably want to get that to a Pokemon that gets stabbed, like my Starmie, for instance. But hey, a lot of Psychic types do learn Psychic via level up, so that's not too bad. It has access to screens too, I believe Light Screen. Most electric types get that, except for Jolteon for some reason. So yeah, really cool Pokemon. Too bad it doesn't have access to the punches that make it like really good in this generation, because yeah, Ice Punch is extremely good type coverage for an electric type to have. But yeah, like I said, too bad it doesn't have that. But hey, if you really want to use Electabuzz in this game, or in this generation I mean, try getting Zaprong in Pokemon XD, because that actually has those moves I was talking about. I believe it comes with Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Cross Chop. And all you need to do is, all you need to do is purify the Shadow Togepi and then trade it to the dude. So now it's good stand. So yeah. And there's even a Shadow Electabuzz in that game too, but I don't recommend it as much. But anyway, although yeah, that Electabuzz, that trainer I'm talking about, that starts as an Elekid, which is Electabuzz's pre-evolution, but doesn't exist in this game because of baby Pokemon. But yeah, like I said, Electabuzz is cool, and it is kind of strange that LeafGreen doesn't get another encounter here, but that's because the version exclusive for LeafGreen is actually in a completely different place, so that's kind of interesting for Electabuzz. But anyway, because this episode isn't going a lot shorter than usual, let's start Silph Company now. But only start it because yeah, Silph Co is massive and it has tons of trainers. So yeah, and I actually don't remember my way around it too well. But anyway, there's one thing I want to do in today's episode, and that's how I'll end it probably. Hey kid, what are you running around here for? 5 Pokemon already. We're definitely in for the long haul. So anyway, and the Electabuzz gets an evolution. It slows it down, but gives it a much better physical attack. And actually has, and that also has a good move pool too, in terms of type coverage. So yeah, there's that. And I guess they're gonna keep using Narukami here, but anyway. So yeah, that was the power plant, pretty short dungeon, but yeah, the main draw is that Pokemon at the end. And like I said, I'm gonna save that for later. But I will be catching it because I was told that people want to see me catch a legendary Pokemon in this game, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some topics to talk about during that because yeah, legendary Pokemon can take forever to catch, so yeah. So anyway, so let's talk a little bit about Silph Co. So Silph Co is very large. It has tons of rocket grunts. Pretty sure that you're supposed to take this on as soon as you get to future, considering the levels of this guy. I could be wrong though. I goofed. Yeah, it has kind of creepy music too playing as well. Anyway. And yeah, the magnets that those magnetrons can have, I'm probably gonna give one to Narukami later. Maybe I'll go hunt for those, we'll see. So yeah, another gimmick about this place are these teleporters. We want to find a specific one because we want to get a certain item, and that's how I want to end today's episode, and also, no kids are around here. And also, yeah, it's gonna help us explore more Silph Co. Hey, Keyboard. And my Marowak. Alright, or Ken in this case. But yeah, for some reason, Team Rocket uses keyboards. Kind of weird when you think about it, but yeah. And a Zubat. Yeah, because Ken is so strong, might as well just use Headbutt because it's accurate. Tough. Because yeah, basically here, we need a car key to open these doors, and once we do, this place becomes really easy to navigate. There's also this. It's awful as heck, go home. Some of the scientists work for Team Rocket, some of them don't, so you might get surprised. This is a scientist called Jerry, and he's a Magnemite. They mainly use industrial Pokemon, I guess is the right word. So industrial, man-made like Pokemon, like this Magnemite. So yeah, a lot of electric types and some poison types. There's Voltorb. So we're gonna go for the Boomerang. Because it might have stack. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I want to play it safe. And last Pokemon is a Magneton, which I think I'll use Boomerang for. Oh yeah, and because it's part Steel, its times for weak to ground, so yeah. That's one kind of big weakness of Magneton. Oh good. There's another teleporter. He's just the 8th floor again. I'm not interested though. I believe the 3rd floor is what we want, because yeah, I've been this place before, but my memory of it is a little bit rusty, so... Oh, this is interesting. Eek, no, stop, help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket, I'm sorry, I thought... Will you forgive me if I teach you the Thunderwave technique? Sure. Let's get this to Narukami. And yeah, Thunderwave... I didn't actually talk about this move. It's 100% accurate Electric type move, or 100% accurate paralysis move. Extremely good. It makes catching Pokemon a breeze, basically, so yeah. Thunderwave causes paralysis in the target Pokemon. A paralyzed Pokemon may be unable to move in battle. It's an electric type move, so it won't work on some Pokemon. Mainly ground types, but as you saw there, it works through Volt Absorb, so that's interesting. Yeah, this will be Narukami's moveset. Yeah, that's definitely a very, very, very good Mewtwo to find, except that the Pokemon just learns Thunder Wave normally. It also learns at a very high level, so that's why I went for it. Anyway, down here, we got this dude. Quit messing with this kid. Actually, you know what? I did mention that I was missing a move to help me catch that legendary Pokemon. It was Thunder Wave. So yeah, technically I can go catch that Pokemon now, but like I said, I want to do it in order, so saving them for later. Yeah, level 39 for Ken. Also on full swipe, seeing how good moves to catch Pokemon with. It's a 40 power move that cannot KO the foe. Very good for catching Pokemon. And Marowak is actually one of the few Pokemon that get it. I believe Cypher also gets it, but because they're not too worried about getting a Pokemon on 1 HP, I'm not gonna go for it. I rather have my Headbutt, which has been really reliable, so, you know. So yeah, there's that. Take it on the Hypno, and now we go for Eradicate. The Brick Break, super effective of course. Take it out. Nice and easy. I give up. This guy's innocent. I went for Silph Co, what am I to do? This is the third floor again. But we want to go here, I'm pretty sure. No, we don't. Team 1 Focus Punch. Is it the 5th floor then? I guess so. But yeah, Focus Punch, I was actually talking about that move kind of recently. What it does is, it's extremely powerful fighting type move, but the problem is that you get hit while using it, you flinch. So you need to have a way to stop the Pokemon that's trying to attack you. That guy's a trainer, so we want to do this. I will fight every trainer, it's just that, yeah, I'm prioritizing something very important that's gonna help us explore this place. So we'll do that for our Pokemon. Ah, here we go. So we want to fight this guy. I heard a kid was running around. Yeah, that's why we got the Focus Punch. Yeah, you want to have some move to stop the enemy from attacking you while you're charging up the Focus Punch. And, like for example, Poliwrath, that lends Hypnosis. That can be one move. Substitute is the main one. Here's Return for the first time. And something interesting about Return is that in this game, its animation changes depending on how happy the Pokemon is with you. The animation's the one that shows it that it's in the highest tier. So yeah, our returns are probably extremely high base power, which is really good. And we almost take on the Arbok. You flinch unfortunately. Can't get poison, which is good. Yeah, Glare's only 75% accurate, which is unfortunate I got hit by it, but that's okay. Boom. And now I want to get past this guy. Hey, Paralyze Heal. I'm probably gonna leave this place once I get that item, so yeah. You wanna go in this teleporter, but you wanna go immediately back out. So then we can go past here and get the card key. So yeah, that's gonna allow us to basically explore this whole place. And because there's a dungeon, you can dig your way out. So yeah, how I explore Silph Co is that I go from the bottom floor all the way to the top. But I'm gonna make a small exception for floor 3, because floor 3 has some flaws. It's actually the only place in Silph Co that has teleports that lead to places that you cannot access. It's kinda hard to explain, but basically most of Silph Co can be accessed with just a card key. On floor 3 there's gonna be some teleports that take us to places that can't be accessed with a card key. So yeah, that was the item I wanted to get before ending this part, so yeah. Next time on Pokemon, so yeah, today we basically did some mini chores at Surf. I showed off the power plant. And we made a little start on Silph Co. So yeah, next time we're actually gonna go through Silph Co. And definitely make a lot of progress on it. So I'll see you guys again for that.